reminds you of those kinds of encounters. If you went to the Big East and talked about when Ewing and Mullen and those guys were rolling. So it's not anything new, but it's just changed in terms of the magnitude and the exposure and how much younger these kinds of teams can be on a regular basis. In years past, going back 20, 25 years ago, you'd have teams more like Carolina that had returning players, but even their returning guys are sophomores for the most part. So that's the only difference, but there's tremendous talent on both sides.
The conference is growing. Both Roy Williams and John Calipari have said games like this are sort of in danger. They may not be able to play this kind of matchup.
Well, I hope that's not the case, but that is something to consider when you think about it. I would hope that there will always be games like this, and I would like to see more of them, but obviously a lot of things go into making that happen. But I would hope that the preeminent programs and even the ones that are not of the power conferences would be able to play games that have this kind of attraction and magnitude, because I think it's good for the players, it's good for the game, and obviously those of us that call them enjoy it, and the fans love it too. So I think it's just good for college basketball.
Did you like it as a player?
Love it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Anytime you could go to great places and play against great teams, have them come into your building. I mean, that's what you go to big-time programs for. I mean, when I was recruited by Ohio State back in the late 70s, Kentucky was right there in the mix, Michigan. In terms of schools, I considered Notre Dame, stayed at home, and we had a chance to play Kentucky. In Rupp Arena, had a chance to play Louisville and Freedom Hall. Those are memorable experiences when you're a basketball player that aspires to play at the highest level and have a chance to maybe play in the pros someday.
Is the big game